I'm going to teach you how to create an offer in 5 minutes. So you go to zipformplus.com and you'll be led to, after you log in, you'll be led to your page. You're going to go to new and you're going to create an offer. This part doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to put the address that is just for me. I'm going to fill in any red stars because that's what I have to. I'm going to save it. Okay, summary, parties, documents, checklist. The only thing that matters here for us is documents because we're going to find a document. All right, there's no documents in my forms. So I have to go to all forms. I have to make sure NJAR is selected, and I'm going to find the contract because that's what I'm creating. As soon as I create this, we're smooth sailing. Open a new form, edit, and we go. All right. This is how page 1 should look. So I went ahead and filled in buyer's information, seller's information. You can find that all on the MLS. I'm over here at block and lot. You're going to also find that on the MLS. So watch me. Lot 7.01, block 26. Purchase price, I'm going to offer $950,000, and my initial deposit is going to be $50,000. And this is going to automatically do some math for me, except the mortgage part. I definitely want to add that. The mortgage is going to be $900,000 because that's the difference. Here I filled out that the buyer's attorney will hold the initial deposit, and I've skipped all the way down to line 75 where I'm going to principal amount, conventional. $900,000 is the principal amount, and on a 30-year term. Okay, a major important part of this offer is the closing date that we're offering. I'm going to offer 30 days from now. Today's May 26th. I'm going to offer June 26th. All right, this is a very important part because that's part of what the seller is looking for. For items included in the sale and excluded in the sale, I put as per GSMLS number, and then I found the GSMLS number for this listing. Each listing has that information in it. Of course, you can't just put as per GSMLS if there's something agreed to already in negotiations. But because this example offer, we're not talking about adding something in that's not already on the listing, I can just reference the GSMLS number. All of this information is typically left blank. So if it's a single family residence, I'm going to put that. If there's no tenants and it's vacant, I'm going to put not applicable. Obviously, if there's tenants, I'm going to put something else. This was not built before 1978, so it's not applicable for lead-based paint. If it is, then it would be applicable. There's no special entry. There's no cesspool. So I'm going to select all this. I'm actually going to skip down a while. It's not that you necessarily should. You should, of course, read it all, and you should also fill in any things that are different, like if there's damage to the wood and you're inspecting on that, with less than 14 days. Buyer's right to inspection. Sometimes you have to, as a buyer's agent, you're going to give less than 14 days as your offer. So there's things you shouldn't skip over, but for sake of this, I'm going to, and I'm going to go all the way down to line 571. So I filled in a lot of this already, and I'm just going to show you. I am representing the buyer, so I filled in my brokerage and my name. I'm representing the buyer's agent. I go down and I fill in some stuff about the listing agent, also eXp Realty, but it's Megan McKenna as the listing agent. All right, IDs, yes, I can show you how to find that. It's not totally important for this because we are just the agent. We are not the attorney, so we can always fill this in after. Let's just get our offer accepted right now in this video. So we're going to fill in the address, of course. You're going to fill in as much information as we can, both about the listing agent and myself, the buyer's agent. But commission due listing firm, you're going to leave that blank because that's not our business. We don't know that information, so it's okay to leave it blank. Commission due listing firm, participating firm is us, and I find that on the MLS. The buyer or seller is not a real estate agent. I scroll down to the additional contractual provisions. This is everything. You need to summarize your terms in here. You need to write whether it's contingent on a sale of a property, contingent on a mortgage. If your offer is going to waive any sort of the inspection or the appraisal, this is how you get your offer accepted. So we're going to spend a lot of time on this. For this area, I filled in already some contractual provisions, just some terms that, again, it would be impossible for you to just completely copy what I wrote because each offer is different. I just made some examples, but just know that this is everything. If I am the seller or the seller's agent, first thing I'm looking at is the price, then the closing date, then the terms, because the terms are telling me the entire story. As a buyer's agent writing this offer, we want to come off strong. We want to flex our buyer and say everything that we're willing to do and why you should take us. At this point, you are done. Wire fraud's already filled in. You can prepare signing and send for signatures.